Welcome back to Vee Vlogs, and today we are starting off the morning. It is 11 a.m. We're starting with some Oreo Coke, which I can't believe exists.
Coke has been doing some strange stuff recently.
Ty was doing some grocery shopping and he calls me and he's like, I just found Oreo Coke, should I get it? And I was like, okay, sure. So here we have it. We haven't tried it yet. I don't understand how this could be a cookie flavor and Coke at the same time. I'm kind of like it literally says fizzy cookie flavored calorie-free cola. So let's do a sniff test. You know what it smells like? It smells like when you go to the Caribbean and have Coke and it has, what's it called? Like cane sugar instead of like regular sugar. That's what it smells like. It smells like...
That's just not the Coke Zero smell?
I've never had Coke Zero, I don't know. But it smells like Caribbean Coke. The first note that you get, I feel like a wine taster. The first note is just Coca-Cola. The second note is confusion. And the third note is maybe a touch of Oreo.
Have you ever had any flavored Coke ever before? Have you had
No.
vanilla Coke? Have
No.
you ever had cherry Coke?
No, is that usually how it goes?
Have you ever gone to like a movie theater and went to like the freestyle machine?
No. It's so weird because the aftertaste is like an Oreo, but the mixture of them is strange. Like my tongue is not ready for it.
As somebody who has also had, I have to step further back. Yeah, it just smells like Coke Zero.
Yeah. No, wait and let it hit your tongue.
Well, it's already gone.
Have another one.
It almost tastes like vanilla Coke.
But can you taste the Oreo like after, like a second after, kind of like a hit?
I haven't had an Oreo in months, so I don't know. Getting gluten-free Oreos at all is a challenge. Yeah, it tastes like vanilla Coke Zero. I mean, it's not unwelcome. It's just odd.
I would give it a 4 out of 10. I wouldn't buy it again, and I don't think it's worth it. I just would like a regular Coke.
Well,
That's what I want. But they made a Coke flavored Oreo cookie. Like they collabed and they actually have the cookies and they have the thing.
But I don't know why it's Coke Zero.
I don't know why either. Maybe it would have been better if it was regular. Maybe. Anyways though, what are we doing today? I was like, what's the point of this video today? Like, what's the topic? We have something to tell you. Something crazy happened to us a couple days ago, but we're gonna wait until we're in the car to tell you. We're going out right now. Our dog sitter is coming over to hang with the dogs. We were supposed to be babysitting Mandy's child, my sister, Ophi, who is our niece, but they got sick and we had already gotten our dog sitter, and so we didn't want to cancel on her because the dogs love her and she loves the dogs. So I figure we'll keep them, we'll have a play date for them, we'll go out and do stuff, and that way everyone's happy. So we'll tell you what happened in the car. Okay, story time. My car, not this car, this is Ty's car. My car, we don't drive very often. We usually are in this car. And so we were driving my car the other day and the check engine light came on, okay? It wasn't like the emergency one, it was like the one where you have to take it in and see what's wrong.
If it's flashing, you need to pull over and get your car towed immediately. If it's solid, it says, hey, it's time to book something, let's get this sorted out sort of deal. It was solid, so we were okay.
Right, so Ty went there, dropped it off, came home. We're kind of thinking, okay, they gotta like fix it up. We're changing into our winter tires, which is a little bit early, but the dealership is so far that for us to do this trek, we might as well get our tires changed. And so Ty gets an email because in order for them to like proceed with doing what they need to do, we have to like approve, you know, the prices and what's going on. So he gets an email and he looks at it and he's like, this can't be right. And I was like, what? And he was like, it says that our engine is full of dog food.
Our air intake, to be specific. One of the most important parts of an engine. The thing that, you know, takes in air.
So, like, I thought it was a prank at first because there's no way our car engine would be full of dog food because, first of all, we're not putting dog food in there,
But
okay?
Jess, they said if you put dog food in your car, it'll make it run faster. You gotta feed your car, Jess. The car was hungry.
It's so bizarre. So then they attach a picture because I guess the statement is so bizarre that they were like, we have to show them this too. So I'll show the photo and you can see that there's kibble all over it, okay? Now this is the dog food that our dogs eat. So Ty came up with a theory and he thinks it's that since, you know, whenever our dog food is sort of like dwindling down and we get a new bag, we put the old bags out in the garage and some of these bags have like, I don't know, 20, 30 kibble left in them. And we think mice have been going into the kibble bags and then climbing into my car to like store them in the engine. I guess it's like warm in there or it seems like a good spot to put food. I don't know.
Believe it or not, having rodents and small vermin and stuff like that inside a car that sits for a while is not uncommon. My aunt just took her car in and there was a squirrel nest in it. Same issue, her check engine light came on, they took it in and they said, yeah, your car's full of squirrels. Right? It happens. Most likely, mice have grabbed these little pieces of kibble that were left over in some of the bags in the garage and are squirreling it away in the car. But now that we've been driving it, they're not there anymore, but what they left is.
I cannot believe this would happen to us. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Everything strange happens to us. It's embarrassing because at the same time it's like maybe they didn't put two and two together that it might be mice and maybe they think we're crazy.
I guarantee you,
like,
Jess, this is more common than you think it is.
Yeah, but
it
like
is.
Ty watches some prank YouTube channel and there was like this one time where the guy took his car in for servicing and when the service guy like opened it up it was full of spaghetti. And so I'm
not
worried.
just any spaghetti, SpaghettiOs. His entire fuel tank was filled with it.
Yeah, so I feel like we're in a similar situation where our engine was full of dog food and these people are going to be like, are they okay?
But Jess, you should just be thankful that I didn't stay there because I had the option. I could have stayed at the dealership and they would have come out and said, hey, there's dog food in your engine. And immediately it would have clicked in my mind just to go with it.
Well, yeah, you could be like, and? I know that.
Car needs to be fed, right?
The car needs to be fed.
It does.
Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. I just can't. I can't. Are you going to pick up the car by yourself? Because I don't know if I can go with you.
No, you have to come with me.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can face them.
I am not taking an Uber to the dealership again. It is way too much money.
I know, it's expensive. Can we ask them, has this ever happened before?
Jess, I can guarantee you I have a lot of friends and acquaintances who are either mechanics or who have worked in a mechanic shop. This happens quite often.
But specifically dog food. Can we ask?
I guarantee you they have found worse. The human race as a whole, we are not very smart. We have done some very strange things. When it comes to cars, I'm very stupid. I am car illiterate, believe me. There are other people in my shoes as well who have probably done things thinking it would help and completely borked their car.
Speaking of mice eating things, we're going to lunch. Well, I hope there's no mice there. That's
Yeah,
not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
You're really making this restaurant sound appetizing,
No, I
Jess.
meant like speaking of food and then the mice thing. Anyway.
Speaking of mice eating things, we're going to a restaurant. You're making everyone think we go to the scuzziest of places.
We'll see you there.